Hey guys, it's Fit and Financially Free here, and today I want to talk to you about why 2023 is going to be a total financial disaster. If you're like me, you're probably feeling a little uneasy about the state of the economy and what the future holds. And honestly, I don't blame you. There are some major red flags on the horizon that suggest 2023 is going to be a rough year financially for a lot of us. First, inflation. Inflation can have a number of negative impacts on people's financial situation. One of the most obvious effects is that it reduces purchasing power, as the rising cost of goods and services means that people are able to buy less with their money. This can be particularly hard on lower-income families, as essential items like food and gasoline make up a larger portion of their budget, leaving less for discretionary spending. Inflation can also make it difficult to save money, as people may be forced to spend more on essentials and have less left over to put into savings. Additionally, inflation can lead to a loss of goods and services, as businesses may struggle to stay afloat in an environment where prices are rising and people are cutting back on non-essential spending. Finally, inflation can create financial instability and insecurity, as people may be unsure of how to plan for the future when the value of their money is constantly changing. Second, less purchasing power. The most obvious impact of inflation is that it hurts your purchasing power. If you can't buy as many goods and services as you did before inflation, your quality of living will eventually diminish. Essentials will take precedence over non-essentials as everyone tries to stretch the purchase side of their budget, says Angelo De Candia, a professor of business at Touro University. Think more money spent on groceries and gasoline, and less spent on travel and entertainment. Less purchasing power really hurts families that were already experiencing financial hardship, says Dan North, senior economist at trade credit insurer Allianz Trade. Inflation hits the lowest income families harder because items such as gasoline and food make up a much larger portion of their budgets, leaving less for discretionary spending, North says. So, for example, where they used to have money to go out to dinner, even fast food, or go to the movies once a month, now they won't at all. And if you're already stretching your budget to the limit, it's harder to make adjustments to reduce your costs. For instance, if you're already using the cheapest toilet paper or paper towels on the shelf, you can't trade down. Third, student loan debt disaster. The cost of education is skyrocketing, and more young people are being forced to take on massive amounts of student loan debt just to afford college. According to the Department of Education, the average student loan borrower owes over $30,000 by the time they graduate. And with the cost of education continuing to rise, this problem is only getting worse. This student loan debt crisis is not just a burden for young people, it's a financial disaster waiting to happen. These massive loans are going to make it difficult for young people to save for the future or achieve other financial goals, like buying a home. It's a vicious cycle. They take on student loan debt to get an education that will hopefully lead to a higher paying job, but that debt makes it harder for them to get ahead financially. And it's not just the borrowers who are feeling the pain. The Federal Reserve estimates that the total amount of student loan debt in the United States is over $1.5 trillion. That's a huge burden on the economy, and it's a problem that's not going away anytime soon. So if you're a young person considering going to college, be warned, the student loan debt crisis is real, and it's going to have a huge impact on your financial future. Think carefully before taking on that debt, and make sure you understand the long-term consequences. Fourth, recession. No one knows if we're headed for a recession. According to Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, it's just not knowable whether we're going to have a recession in 2023 or not. This uncertainty is going to make it difficult for people to make financial decisions and plan for the future. Fifth, interest rates. Interest rates are likely to go up. As the economy recovers, we're likely to see an increase in interest rates, which means borrowing money is going to get more expensive. This is going to make it harder for people to take out loans or refinance their existing debt. So there you have it, guys, 5 reasons why 2023 is shaping up to be a bad year financially. It's not all doom and gloom, though. There are steps you can take to protect yourself and your finances in the face of these challenges. If you want to know some tips on how to weather the financial storm of 2023, like this video and comment your wishes. I will put a video for you. Thanks for watching.